What's up, summoners, and welcome to an exciting new episode of our League of Legends Top 5 Plays. Week 193 covers everything from incredible mechanics to excellent team fighting, and then we wrap up this episode with a HyperX Cloud headset giveaway, so sit tight and enjoy. Starting this episode off at our number 5 play, we have NGU Winner on Nunu saving his teammate from death. The play starts off with things looking pretty bad for blue team. Xerath just went down and Leona doesn't have anywhere near the damage to fight back, so she's forced to retreat. We see the friendly Nunu run into the Wraith area and she picks up on this and starts to drag them both towards the wall, getting them just in range for the absolute zero to take the double. Let's check out this extremely close play one last time before moving on to the number 4 spot. For our next play, we have Silentawakes on Vayne with some clutch moves under the tower. We get a quick glance of the enemy Fizz and Blitzcrank roaming to bot lane, and now she's completely surrounded. Final hour gets popped as she cues the dodge Chum the Waters into an immediate condemn on Fizz to pin him against the wall. She kites Blitzcrank through the creep, staying perfectly out of range to avoid the power fist and take him down as she flashes to make it a double. Thanks to some impressive mechanics and a great counter gank from Jarvan, blue team takes a 3-0 to claw them back from a losing game. Our number 3 play takes us to a late game team fight near Baron with Scoonyfrost on Thresh making big plays when it matters most. At the start, we actually see red team doing Baron, but without their full team there, they forfeit the positioning over to blue team and run around the pit to regroup. With Baron getting low, they don't have time to run around and fight a full-blown 5v5, so Thresh goes ham with an incredible hook into a flay to steal Nashor. This gives his team a huge spike in stats as they flank from the side and he CCs Renekton with the box. Scoony puts pressure on Varus and then predicts his movements to land a crucial hook on the enemy ADC as the friendly Udyr swaps to Varus. Together they take him down and start to clean up the enemy tanks, but there's one more carry to get through if they want to close out the game off of this play. All of a sudden, another incredible hook goes out, eating up the charm while landing the hook so that his team can follow this up for the ace and win right after. Coming in at second place, we have Joza 138 on Jarvan with an incredible game-changing counter engage. After picking up Baron, red team has successfully taken in Hibs and now they're looking to make this the game-ending push. The enemy Jax engages, which is trouble because red team is missing a player, but then all of a sudden we see an amazing Monsoon into an EQ and ult from Jarvan, which sets up Yasuo perfectly. Just like that, blue team gets dunked, and even though it was basically a 4v5 because of the missing Fiora, team comp synergy can do amazing things, like win you a game with convincing fashion despite being outnumbered. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have a godly play from the hands of Chay Kun on Yasuo. As the enemy team groups to push mid, Evelynn lands an insane ult, but it's not quite enough, and with a big creep wave to help siege, this could snowball big time. After blue team gets the kill, they continue pushing mid, but here comes Yasuo to defend. He wastes no time and dashes right in, charging up his Q while working his way to the back lines. He dodges Vault Breaker and goes right back in just to get Polymorph, but then he peels back to avoid the Ziggs ult and lines up a perfectly timed last breath that puts him right next to Graves. Right after he gets the double and instantly ease through Vi, then to Thresh to a creep and then right back to Ziggs to finish him off with an ignite, another dash, and then a final Q. With his shield still up and no mana on Vi, she becomes the next victim and then he chases down the enemy Thresh to end this with a pentakill in virtually a 1v5 scenario. And for the bonus clip of the week, we have stumBRASS on Shaco with Juke City during the mid game. As this plays on, let's go over one of our 2 HyperX Cloud headset giveaways for the month of September, but first let me say a few things about the prize. For those who haven't seen it on the market, it's a multi-bestseller on several platforms including Amazon. Coming from someone who has tried more headsets than you can imagine, nothing beats the value you can get from a headset like this. If you're in the market for a new one, regardless of our giveaways, I'll include a link to check out the headset directly on HyperX's site in the description box down below on this video. So now onto the actual giveaway. At the top of the description box, I'm going to include a link to our Rafflecopter giveaway for the headset. If you have a Twitter or Facebook, you can easily enter by following the steps on Rafflecopter, and I promise guys, it's super easy to enter that even a potato can do it. If you've previously entered our Rafflecopter giveaways, then it's even easier to re-enter new ones because all you have to do is swing by and confirm a few things and bang, you redeem entries. Participating on our giveaways means everything. It shows our sponsors that you guys are interested while also giving us an opportunity to hook up some fans with some products we love. So if you can, please head over to that link and give it a shot. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a pleasure making this video, and get ready because there's more League of Legends action headed your way this week.
jungle out there. There's a virus outbreak. Many people were infected.
What are you talking about?
You are patient zero, and we have to carry you back to HyperX Labs right now. We're just responsive! HyperX!
We may not be fighting side by side anymore, but we're still a team. GG.